Hey guys, welcome to the new channel. My name, as you can tell, should be Holy Knight Jericho. However, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that. I kind of want my own original name, but we'll see how things go. If the name is going to change, I'll upload a video about it to let you all know what's going to happen. So, yeah, don't worry about that. Anyways, welcome to the new channel. If you came here from the last channel, welcome back to the new content and whatnot. So now, here, I'm going to explain everything you need to know. Basically, so, Seven Deadly Sins mobile game. It's a gacha game. Simple, that's the basis of the game. It's a gacha game. You do summons, I'll do that later. You do summons, you pull characters, and you use those characters to end the game. It's pretty fun, entertaining, and unlike most gacha games ever, this one is incredibly free-to-play friendly. Even if you only log in every day, every week, do PvP like once, and do all the basic daily missions, you'll get over 300 gems a month. And as you can tell here, it's only 30 gems for a single multi. Which means even in 100 gems, that's 3 multis. So you're getting around 10 to 11 multis every month. Even if you're doing the bare minimum, you can also do more. There could also be events going on. There's a lot. So you are very much going to have fun with this game, especially if you're a free-to-play player. Whales, the only things they really get is upping their ultimate gauge in the coin shop units faster. But other than that, there's nothing really. Everything else is just free-to-play. I'll show you new banners right now real fast. This is the new Elizabeth that just came out. It is Elizabeth and Hawk. And it's Dragon Hawk to be specific. Each card here has 3 levels of effects, which basically is kind of like matching. So 2 bronze will make a silver, 2 silvers will make a gold. And also it gets stronger every version. So basically what this one does is it sets the opponent ablaze, and I believe it might set you ablaze as well, which could be bad. But basically what that does is it makes it so that the person takes more damage from the character. And so, yeah, that's pretty good. That makes it so Hawk and whatnot can do more damage. And depending on the amount of buffs Elizabeth has at the time using this skill at all levels, it increases the damage by 30%. So that's very strong. Now as you can tell at gold, if you managed to get it there for whatever reason, 450% plus 30% for every buff you have. Very powerful. And the reason that's also good that I might ignite her is this ability right here is her bronze ability. It basically removes every single debuff from all of your teammates. And for every debuff removed, they each get 10% damage resistance, which is absolutely incredible. I'm not sure what it does at level 3 because I don't have the unit. I'm saving for Darriere. She's my favorite character in the show in anime and manga, so saving up for her, as you can tell. 209 stones at the top there. She's a very good unit. Elizabeth isn't bad at all. If you want her, definitely go for her. She's a good pull. And her ultimate is also really good. Probably, honestly, one of the best ultimates in the game, because it does a lot of damage, as you can tell, 700%. And if you get Meliodas with her as her support, which I'll get into later, she'll get her dual ultimate, and it'll increase to 800%. And on both of them, it ignores defense. Defense does not matter when you're using this ultimate against the enemy, which is super good because some people, that like in PvP for example, use King, the free-to-play one, because he's actually really broken because of one of his abilities. So people usually stack him with defense so he can last longer because he's not really a damage character. And that can be a pain in the butt to take him out. But with that ultimate, it'll just completely ignore his defense and just demolish his health. So it's super good. Then there's this base banner, and as you can tell, characters have voice lines in this game. Every character has voice lines, which is very nice. This banner has Meliodas, Diane, Bon, Gopher, and King. Probably the best in this banner is the Meliodas, because he comes absolutely clutch in the story mode, which is awful. I'll admit, the story mode is absolutely terrible. It's a struggle to get through, but once you get through it, it's a lot better. The Diane's also pretty underrated, but she's pretty good. And that's about it. The Green King is alright, and same with the Bond and Gopher, but mainly Diane and Meliodas are the best ones on the banner. But this is the base banner. All the units will always be on it, so yeah. This is the GSSR ticket banner. You get GSSR tickets quite often. Every week you get one guaranteed SSR ticket, which is super nice, and adding to the free-to-play friendliness. And right now there's an event going on, getting ready for Chapter 7, since we're at 6.5, which I'll again get into later, that basically we get SSR tickets for free, really, and it's really useful. And this has every single SSR in the game on it. And whenever a bandit character leaves, like for example, we had Goddess Elizabeth, Red Merlin, Red Helbram. All of them are SSRs on different banners. Now that they're gone, they're all in this banner, as well as the base banner. So don't worry about pulling them on their featured banner, unless you really want them right then and there. Because you'll most likely, considering how free-to-play friendly this is, you'll most likely pull them at some point. So I would say save your gems unless it's someone you really, really want at that exact moment. So yeah. Then there's this banner, which is an SR/SSR banner, which guarantees you're going to get an SR or higher and has a 12% chance as an SSR. So it's really good. The second best banner in the game, for sure. And again, this has all the units on it, just like the SSR one. This one is the female banner. This banner will only have female characters. So if you're specifically going for a female SR like Hawk and Elizabeth, Deanne, Jericho, Galia, etc., this is the banner to go. You don't get tickets for it usually, but in the shop, which I'll get to later, you can spend coins, which coins in this game you don't buy them. You get them from dupes of characters. For example, you can get a dupe of an SR. That's an SR coin. Yeah, this has all the females. This one has all the guys on it, and then this one is, I believe, the Holy Knights banner. I believe it has all the Holy Knights and whatnot in it. Though I'm not too positive. It's pretty basic. I think this is like just a normal ticket banner of like 1% chances and all that. So, not great, but not terrible. It's nice to get free summons. This is the Boar Hat. There's all you can do. You can clean tables like this. God damn, come on. You can clean tables with Meliodas. You can pour beer. You can serve beer. You can talk to any of the Sins as well as any people in the bar. You can disassemble items, boost items to get better ones with King. You can cook to get better power-ups and abilities and missions. You can change outfits of certain characters. You can talk to Hawk right here and you get a bunch of money from him, which is very useful because you will be low on cash most of the time. This may seem a lot, like 600,000. Oh, that seems like a good amount. Trust me, that's barely anything. You're gonna be low on money basically the entire time you play this for a while, because you really need to use the money to power up. Here's the overall selection area. There's events here. These are just like the main featured ones. These are the ones you can go to. This is the daily mission reward, which I already completed, but basically, once you complete it, you get 2 gems for free, which is also very nice. And here is a like special event, like for example, like this one is money, which I'm going to be doing later actually, now that I see that. So that's pretty good. There's also SP here, the one in the middle with the blue and the green, red, and blue, yeah. Basically, this is where you farm the EXP orbs, or in this case, potions, and books for awakening. Today actually has all 3 of them, which is very nice. But you can click on the little notebook, like calendar in the top left corner here, and you can click on each day to see which day has which going on. And yeah, this top one here is limited, only 3 times a day, but the rewards are better. However, it is more difficult, so be ready. It can be a pain in the butt to do, so you have to get a good team in. But as you can see, SSR Amulet, which I'll get into right now actually. Here's my character box real fast, just in case you want to see. Mostly I use Jericho, Helbram, King, Deanne, and Elizabeth. But let's just go over here, for example. Here's my Jericho in her beach outfit. Let's say I want to awaken her level 65. I would need to use 3 SSR amulets. And those amulets are extremely difficult to come by. So I would say use them sparingly. Use them only on units you absolutely want SSR to UR or above. However, if a unit starts at SR or rare, throughout their entire cycle from, for example, let's say a rare unit, starts from rare, awakens to SR, awakens SSR to UR, throughout that entire cycle it'll only use rare medals, not SSR ones. So, SRs and rares are actually pretty decently common, so you can use those less sparingly. But keep the SSR ones for characters you really want to use, because they are rare to come by. There was a one event that came by where you had to farm a bunch of items, you get one of them. As you saw that mission, every day you can do that 3 times. It takes like a whole, half a week or so to get just one of them, and you need 3 of them to awaken one character. So be careful of that. It's gonna take a lot of time, and yeah. You can always also, though, speaking of that, you can, however, get items. I'm just gonna go to my items box. You can get, where are you? That's food. Where is it? Actually, I don't think I have any right now. But basically, here, I'll show you real fast. This thing. You look at the top left, right there, this thing. This will allow you to reset the top banner thing so you can do it again. So if you, for example, you want a character that's SSR to UR or something like that, but you don't have enough runs to be able to get more amulets or whatnot, you can use these on it. It'll cost 1 obviously, but you'll be able to do it 3 more times, which is very helpful. And on this one there is the elixirs for EXP, and it gives a better chance, because normally for this 5 stars, actually as you can see here too, you can actually also get the SSR amulets as rewards on these campaigns, but it's super rare. You go in this highest difficulty mission, it's 2% for that. Extremely rare, so don't expect to get one. It's more lucky if you do. And here though, 10% for an SR one, and also a 5-star elixir, which normally is 3% on the other stuff. These things here are also very good, because their sole purpose in the entire game, I don't have any right now, is to sell for money. They give you a bunch of money. Be sure to do that. Basically, I would say, because the elixirs and books don't go away no matter how many times you do them, when you get the top thing, do the money, do the middle one, do the money, because it is essential and it will help you out in the long run. Yeah, then there's the bosses here, like these little raids, which if you could get to 100% on, will actually spawn a red demon, or if you after you beat the story of Hendrickson, a gray demon. And you need their horns from the red demon and the wings from the gray demon to get their almost 60 to 70. So it is good to do that, and that increases your power a lot. Then there's PvP, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's PvP. And then there's guild. And I'll show you this because here's a little chat for it. But if I have a guild. You unlock this after you beat Hendrickson in the story, which is a pain in the butt to do. However, he was nerfed, so I don't know how easy it is now. I imagine it's still difficult, but it is easier. And here's basically my, I'm in a clan, guild right now. In order to join a guild, you either have to make one or join one, like send an invite to one. I am in one from a Discord server. If you really want me to, I can send you a link in the description of the next video. However, there is limited spots. You can't just have infinite spots. So, the chances to get in are quite slim, but there are still chances. There's something I need to do actually here. Oh, yep, get my reward over here. And every so often you get rewards. And the thing that makes this also extremely good to be in a guild is this right here, praying. When you pray to this, depending on the amount of people that pray, you get items. If you get 25 people, you get 20 people, you get 1 gem SR selling item. 25, you get another gem, but 2 SSR ones. And if you get 30 people to pray, So you basically have a full guild. You get a gem and a UR item to sell, which sells for like 100,000 gold a pop, which is incredible. So it's very good to do that every single day. You can also level up your guild and whatnot using horns and wings and coins. And there's just a bunch you can do. This video's been going on for quite a while, so I'll just quickly go over this. This is missions right now. These are all the missions overall. These are the boar hat missions for all the characters. These are just side missions you can do, like reach higher level, do said stuff, yada yada, you'll get points. When you get a certain goal, you'll get gems. And you can see right now, I need a lot more points. After 250 more points, which are from these things right here, I'll get 20 more gems, which is very nice. There's this, which is obviously the character box. You can also customize your team right there. You click the heart. You can also see where your affection is from all the characters, and when you get certain affections, as you can tell at the top, you get gems. 5 gems per level, which is very useful. I'll show you the summons. Here's the shop area. This is where you can summon for gadgets if you really want. I don't recommend it. You get 1 free single every day, and like 2 to 3 free multis every week on this banner over here from PvP. There's this one, which is the shop to buy gems and other items. Event we're going on right now for the Hawk Pass, which is allows you to buy beach outfits, which I'll get into in a second. Then there's Diane, which also just straight up buy gems. Elizabeth's is more like packages. So like, for example, there's gonna be like apparently a slime event from that one anime. I don't really remember what it's called. Basically, there's gonna be a crossover. There's gonna be a package for that for a lot of gems. Gopher is customization of the characters. Here's the beach outfits for all the characters. Then there's also the other things for like the weapons, their overall outfits, not just the event outfits, and headgear as well as hair. King here is where the coins go. I have 3 SSR coins. As you can tell, you can buy SSRs and coins. They are all absolutely incredible. King, best free-to-play unit in the game for PvP and such. Bond, best Bond in the game. Gopher, the best Gopher in the game, an absolutely incredible unit. Blue Diane, best mobber in the game in my opinion. Demon Meliodas, absolute powerhouse. And Merlin, a super good support unit. So these units are very much worth. You could also, if you don't really care about them, also purchase an SSR ticket to get another SSR if there's one from the banner you want. I'm not going to do that because I don't have one I want right now. SRs, same kind of deal. Rares, the same kind of deal as well. And this is friend points, and you can buy stamina potions, which are very useful and very common. You can buy rare coins. I don't buy. You can buy the orbs here as well if you really wanted to, which is really useful. And then the papers I'm not too sure what they're for. And in here you can buy other things of gems, like you can buy stamina bag, you can buy more of the orbs, you can buy these papers. Oh no, I'm sorry. The papers actually are for more PvP chances, so if you're into PvP, buy those. The higher ranking in PvP you are, the better rewards obviously. But everyone at least gets 8 gems in bronze and like 20 green chests. And obviously the higher up you go though, the one it gets better and better. And then these hearts staying here to build up affection, which will get you new costumes, gems, etc. And then here are the settings. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Sorry if it's a bit rushed at the end. I'm actually in a hurry to go do something. So yeah, I have to end it pretty fast with that. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy. Take care everyone.